Happy Friday 2027. Notice how I'm wearing the same exact thing that I was wearing on Wednesday and on Thursday because it's not actually Friday for me. I don't even know what day today is. I think today might actually be Thursday. But for you and for this video and for this lesson, it's Friday, April 10th. I'm going to review the PDN. You're going to write a differences paragraph. You're going to finish your reading, your science, and your math work, and then you're going to peace out and enjoy your weekend with no work. Unless you didn't do your work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then you got to finish it up for the weekend. All of this work is due at the end of the day today, so make sure you're finishing each and every one. If I give it back to you, please make sure you redo it so you can get the grade of 80 or higher. Today, I'm going to go back and put your grades into your report card for a chance to boost your grades. Yes, the work that you're doing right now counts towards your quarter grade. So, it's a good chance to bump your grade from a B to an A, from a C to a B, or for some of you, from a D to a C. Make sure you get those grades in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDN, flipping it around. Flip it. According to this passage, which statement is true? Hopefully you've noticed the pattern that we're talking about. True and false, or facts and opinion. A few days ago, Craig cleaned up the garage. He checked the tire pressure on his bike. Yesterday, he has to play back. Hey, Craig hasn't washed his clothes. It says right here, yesterday he washed his clothes. So that is true. So if it says he hasn't washed his clothes, it just says he did. So we're not going to pick it. Craig has to go to the dentist. Where in the world does it tell you that Craig has to go to the dentist tomorrow? Craig will play basketball at 6 o'clock p.m. He has to play basketball at 6 o'clock p.m., so it's right there. Craig only studied for 2 hours. 10 o'clock to 2:30. Count with me. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. There's 1 hour. 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. There's 2 hours. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. There's 3 hours. 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. There's 4 hours. Plus the extra 30 minutes, so that's 4.5 hours. Did he study for 2 hours? No, he studied for 4.5 hours. So we're going to click this one. Craig has to play basketball at 6 o'clock p.m. Make sure you do the math, guys. Don't, just because it's a reading text doesn't mean you shouldn't have to do the math to make sure your answer is correct. That's an easy question that you can get right, especially when we're going to go to take that map test. These are great questions that you can answer to get that score up in the beginning, and then they're going to start giving you more difficult ones. When they met for their workout, what was the first thing they did? One morning, less than a week before their bout, they met as usual for their daily workout. They fooled around with a few jabs in the air, slapped skin, then they took off, running lightly along the dirty East River's edge. What did they do? First, they jabbed into the air, they slapped each other, they went for a run, they jumped rope. They went for a run at the very, very end. It says right here, they met for their workout. They fooled around with a few jabs in the air. That is the first thing they did. Choice A, they jabbed into the air. Jabbed into the air is to like punch into the air. Question 3. What is the underlying assumption? What is the assumption underlying this paragraph? Junk food is the worst poison to hit society in the last 100 years. Every day, millions of young people suck down sugary sodas, gulp greasy French fries, and gorge on candy bars and potato chips. Cigarettes may cause lung cancer, but our country's addiction to junk food will surely be our demise as our children grow into adulthood unhealthy and unhappy. A. Junk food should be eaten only on special occasions. B. Eating junk food is worse than smoking cigarettes. C. Healthy food can cure many diseases. And D. Young people eat more junk food than adults. Junk food should only be eaten on special occasions is not something that it says in this paragraph. Eating junk food is worse than smoking cigarettes. It does say that right here. It says cigarettes may cause lung cancer, but our country's addiction to junk food will surely be our demise. Demise is like a bad thing. Healthy food can cure many diseases. Probably, but it doesn't say that up here. Young people eat more junk food than adults. It says that young people eat a lot of junk food up here, but it doesn't say that they don't eat it as adults, so that is wrong. So B will be the correct answer. Now we're going to move on to the next section. Yesterday, you wrote a paragraph that told me how the 3 movies, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Crazy Rich Asians, impacted history the same way. Today, you're going to focus on how did Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Crazy Rich Asians impact people differently. So in a full CER, you can write a claim, 3 pieces of evidence, and a reason explaining why all the evidence proves that they impacted people differently, and a therefore sentence. If you are confused, think about the 3 articles and who they impacted. If you focus on who they impacted, that will help you come up with the correct difference between the 3 of them. And then you can make sure you find me the correct evidence in the text. Once again, the texts are going to be on the Google Classroom page. They'll be there. I'm going to actually put them in one packet, guys, so you can just click on that one packet and you can scroll through and look at all the text so that you can use the evidence and put it into your CER. Finish this up, submit it by the end of the day today so I can grade it. Hope you have a great weekend and happy Friday to you all. Miss you and hope to see you soon.